All right, hey, welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We are starting Unit 10. This is day 1. Okay, and our lesson outcome is I can graph quadratics using a table. Okay, so that's what we're going for here. I can graph quadratics using a table. All right, so hey, graphing using a table is stuff that we have done lots this year. Okay, whoever you had, doesn't matter. So under key info, okay, so under key info, things you need to know. 1, okay, so what we do is make a table. 2, you plot the points. 3, you connect the points. Okay, so that's it, really. Under that key info, we're going to just do a reminder example, okay? Reminder. Okay, so this is still under that key information piece. Okay, so reminder, hey, remember we did this stuff. We had y equals 3x minus 2. Hopefully you remember that's linear, makes a straight line. So all we have to do is make a table of x and y values. Most of our time, our table is centered around 0, so I would do like -2, -1, 0, 1, and 2. All we have to do is plug those values in for x. 3 times -2 minus 2. Okay, that's -8. 8. All right, 3 times -1 minus 2. Use your calculator. That's -5. 3 times 0. Oh, minus 2? Well, that's going to be -2. I can see the pattern. I can see what's happening. I'm adding 3 every time. So I know I'm going to have 1 next, and I'm going to have 4. Okay, so I'm going to just remind yourself we graph this. Okay, so I know you are having to make your own graph. That is okay. Okay, try to make it as straight as you can so it makes sense to you. Remember, this is the x-axis. This is the y-axis. Okay, so our x values are -2, -1, 1, and 2. Okay, and unfortunately I need to go to -8 on my y's. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Try to space it as well as you can. And then I'm going to graph this point. So -2, that's the x value, and down 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so that's down here. Okay, -1, -5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 0, -2. Okay, that's going to be right here. 1, 1. Oops, I forgot to make the top part. Oops, let's not put there. 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. 1, 1 would be like right there. And 2, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and as best you can, make our line through there. That was linear. Okay, so this is still under, key information. That's a linear graph. Okay, so that's just a reminder of stuff that we've done. So let's take a look at what the other ones will look like. So here's the examples. Okay, so I want you to put this under the examples part, okay? So these are quadratic graphs. So our directions are still to graph, but we're going to look at one that looks like this. Y equals x squared plus 4. Okay, let's make a table of x and y. So it's the exact same process. The table is going to be given to you. So you'll have values, -2, -1, 0, 1, and 2. Okay, but it's the same process. Plug that in for x. All right, -2 squared. You have to use parentheses. Plus 4. Otherwise, the calculator is not going to give you the right answer. Okay, that's 4 plus 4. That's 8. -1 squared plus 4 is 5. 0 squared plus 4 is 4. Okay, 1 squared plus 4 is 5. And 2 squared plus 4 is 8. Okay, well that's interesting. All right, so let's make our graph. So, try to make this the best you can. Straight line. Straight line. Actually, let's go back. Let's put this a little bit farther down here. So here's my x-axis. Here's my y-axis. So again, with the x, look at I've got values of -1, -2, 1, and 2. Okay, and then I have to go up to 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, trying to space it as evenly as possible, but, accidents happen. I'm trying my best. Okay, so -2, 8. That's going to be up here. 1, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 0, 4. 1, 5. And 2, 8. So look at what this is doing. Oops. The best you can. Try to connect those. But check it out. So quadratic a quadratic graph. It's not a straight line. It's a U shape. Okay, I can see it should be the same on both sides. That makes it symmetric. Okay, it's got that nice U shape to it. Okay, let's look at one more. If you feel like I can put things in a table and get it, okay, that's great. Then you probably are fine. But if you don't, if you're confused, let's look at one more. Okay, so 2y equals x squared plus 4x plus 3. All right, table here. I'm going to give you a little bit different values for the x's just so you can see what the shape is doing. We've got -4, -3, -2, -1, and 0. Okay, if you want, pause the video, try to plug it in yourself, and get values for y. Okay, pause the video, try that out. So if we do that, and we put it in our calculator, and use your calculator, you'd have -4 squared plus 4 times -4 plus 3. Again, use parentheses, enter it in your calculator, and that's going to give you an output of 3. Okay, do it again with -3. -3 squared plus 4 times -3 plus 3. Okay. Well, I mean, you can do that, but the calculator is just going to tell you it's 0. If you put this all in and use parentheses, okay, keep going, and we've got -2 squared plus 4 times negative 2 plus 3. You've got negative 1. Okay? Keep going with that, and you will get the next values of negative 1, 0, and 0, 3. Okay? So then we take those values and we come over here to our graph. Excuse me. All right, here's our x. Here's our y. Okay, we've got negative 4 on the x, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, okay. Looks like our y's go up to 3, so I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 and 5. Down here, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so negative 4 for the x. 1, 2, 3, 4, and up 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, negative 3, 0. Okay, that's negative 3 and zeros right here. Negative 2, negative 1, negative 1, 0, and 0, 0, 3. So again, I can see it has that U shape to it. It's nice and symmetric. Okay, it's not as great because it's made by hand, but you get the idea of what's supposed to be happening. Okay, that's it. I know this is a little bit long, so have a super weekend, and this is what we're going to be practicing in class on Monday. I will see you then.